what's the next topic of the week?
From Entertainment Weekly, James Gunn is firing back at the idea that he and fellow DC Films boss Peter Safran are the ones who poured kryptonite on Henry Cavill's dreams of returning as Superman. Here is his exact quote, and I want to get your thoughts on it from the panel and in the chat room. I like Henry. I think he's a great guy. I think he's getting dicked around by a lot of people, including the former regime at this company. But this Superman is not Henry for a number of reasons. According to Gunn, the new Superman installment titled Superman Legacy will mark the true beginning of the DCU. This film is set for a July 11th, 2025 release.
You said dick. Well, I'll start with you guys. Anybody want? I know, Giovanni. I know you probably might have something to say about this. What do you think about this news? That I didn't fire him, man, and like you know, and I agree. He got dicked around by the last owners. We all knew that he was getting. Everybody was wondering why Henry Cavill was being treated the way he was treated. What do you think about this whole situation that Gunn's talking about here?
He already had a start, so you want to just start with a fresh new Superman again? I don't know.
Because that's the script that they're writing. It's a younger Superman.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because they want to. James Gunn wants to start his own DC verse, but Henry Cavill did an amazing job as Superman, and I guess the only reason why I think the big reason why he can't come back is because they're not proceeding with Zack Snyder's vision, and that this is James Gunn's vision of
and Peter Safran.
Yeah, and I guess because they're not going to go with Zack Snyder verse, then this is the right way forward, I guess. I mean, based on what James Gunn has done so far with the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, I do think he has good ideas for what's about to come for DC. So I am a little skeptical, but I have good faith. So
what about you, Tabitha? He said the owner of the head of DC Studios used the word dick and Henry Cavill in the same sentence. I know. What do you think about that?
I mean, I can imagine anybody wanting to dick Henry Cavill, but that's a different kind of dicking.
That's different.
Family show.
It's very different. I'm just using your words, man. But yeah, I guess I'm struggling with the excuse that this feels like. This feels kind of like a cop-out, whereas I understand that they're trying to go with a younger Superman, but why not create a storyline? I mean, I feel like Henry Cavill, I don't know what we mean by young, I guess, right now. Are we talking he's a teenager?
Mid to late 20s. Yeah. Mid to late 20s is what they're talking about. But here's the thing that a lot of people are now starting to realize. Henry Cavill also in another portion of that conversation, there is hints that technically Henry Cavill might not even be done as Superman. They are talking about multiverses. They are talking about other things, even though they're going to be and Flash might be the one that really sets the tone for what things moving forward. He says that Henry Cavill was never quote unquote fired or anything like that. So if they do dabble in multiverses, and I don't believe this is the last time we'll ever see. I do believe we're going to get a new Superman, Batman, and all these other things, but I don't think this is the last time we're ever going to see Henry Cavill. Because if they go with other storylines, with the older Superman, Henry Cavill might come back. He might have some gray on the side of his head, but I think he'll be back. But
I'm sorry, Gio. So down for that. Give me that man and some salt and pepper. I'm there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gio. What were you saying?
No, I was saying that even if they do, it's not going to be in the main DC verse. They're going to have, just like how Joker was his own thing. I think whatever came before James Gunn is going to be its own thing too.
Oh yeah. And
then they're going to have the main DC storyline.
He's already said that too in the same interview. He said that there is going to be the DCU and then there's going to be an off-world DC Elseworld. So everything that's like the Batman with Robert Pattinson, the Joker movie, things like that, standalone. So they will continue to do DC connected shows, and what is now he is creating DC Elseworld. So look out for that. That's going to be. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be fine. I think Henry will be back. I think the multiverse is coming. All right, guys, let's quickly move on to the next topic.
Guys, that's the end of this episode of The Rundown. Remember to like this video, become a subscriber, and share. This really does help us out. And click here or here. Thanks for watching.